Здорово всем. Продолжаем проходить Mass Effect Andromeda. Делал я перерывчик от стримов. А то каждый день стримить, это с ума просто сходишь. Вот. Честно, я даже особо не помню, на чем мы остановились. Ошибка сервера. Спасибо, YouTube. Так. Журнал. Мы, значит... Так, мы пробрались на корабль Архонта, мы нашли там эту карту к Меридиану. К Меридиане. К Меридиану. Я не знаю, как правильно. Ну, короче, да. В нужную нам точку. Но... Ебать, некоторые я задания не выполняю, серьезно. Даже если я не читаю, вот это обидно. Давайте тогда еще займемся вот этими заданиями. Я думаю, вообще мы сейчас чисто по бочкам пойдем. Медленно. Погнали вот это вот. Причем чего-нибудь простенького. По крайней мере, звучит это простенько. Так. По-моему, Пиби еще говорил на Ае с ним поговорить. Так. А тут много заданий. Надо будет по возможности все зафигачить. И, как всегда, на телефоне перестал нормально отображаться. Оп. Так. Ой, сколько ж тут заданий, это вообще с ума сойти. Так, тут, по-моему, где-то точка телепортации была. Типа, он. Быстрое перемещение, точнее. Так.
Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade. Hey, Alexi, I tracked down some samples of the Angaran antiseptic
Get
you
your
were
raw
talking
materials.
about.
For art, for science, for you.
Oh, Sumar. That's the name, isn't it?
Something like that.
Can't wait to test its applications. Thank you very much, Vetra.
Anything for the woman. I feel so out of place here. People keep staring at me. I can't tell if they're fascinated or afraid.
Maybe they've all got huge crushes on you.
Ryder, that's a little far-fetched.
I don't think so. Everyone wants a spiky girlfriend.
Sure, Ryder.
Так. Где Пиби?
Welcome to the Tavatan. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What does Tavaton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavaton at the Tavaton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started. What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
If we used your system, we'd never have a food shortage.
If you want, I can send a few samples to your ship. Your people can study it.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
I'd like a drink.
Судя по лицу, не очень как-то пошло. По коллекции образцы, окей. Блин, я что-то сижу неудобно, что ли. О. Что с тобой?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on... They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
It didn't occur to you there'd be indigenous species here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful. even sober.
It's true. By design. Makes people less likely to try to handle me. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Что это сейчас за шепот был? Так.
Effa should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens,
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Так, у нас тут что-то еще есть. Вон еще.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gift. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
Now I know why my arrival had everyone on edge.
When I saw you walk with Paran through our city, I hoped that the guards would kill you. I will never trust outsiders again.
Да ёп.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Keg kill us. And if you're wrong, if we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
The Ket weaponized their victims to make you hesitate.
And when the Keg begin to exalt your people, what will you do then?
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliver.
Погнали с этими, поговорим сначала, потом Пойдем вот сейчас основу.
The Moshai said you remember...
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, all the Ket sent back was his badge and a hollow record. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
Why kill an ambassador and risk retaliation?
They told us it was retaliation for Havarl's attack on their envoy. Havarl received the same story. But in that one, we were so busy blaming each other. We were divided. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Где-то тут, по-моему, да? Нет. Я уже прошел. Вот тут. О.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to... Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something... Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take...
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never...
Окей. Ну, пошли посольство инициативы. Почти.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angar...
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent... I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
That's all for now.
Понял. Погнали. Ох. Ну, где у вас
I
тут
can't work
проблемы?
under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Боже мой. Вот, слышу. Слышу.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal, time of change. It worked well, until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Окей. Что они тут творят?
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was...
It'll take more. Ambassador Riala will handle.
Погнали. Странная система вообще, но... Раз уж у них так вот принято. Почему двери так медленно открываются некоторые?
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Visit me for all your day-to-day.
Здравствуйте.
Welcome back. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Oh, we have to do something.
We could let Angar who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Да
I'll
лучше
forward your
почему.
proposal to Director Tan immediately.
Мне кажется, он будет
That's all for
против, ну да ладно.
I'm here if you need anything.
Потому что этот чертов директор бесит меня. Так, мы закончили с заданиями здесь? Или нет? Но я больше не вижу активных заданий. Вроде да, все. Погнали на бурю. Там у нас еще какой-то разговор.
Ryder, I analyzed all the food samples you sent. You're good to go. Everything is safe.
You sure?
Liam already ate the Peripo. And he's not dead.
Good enough for me.
I passed my data along to the Nexus. Congratulations, Ryder. We have food.
До этого у нас не было еды. До этого мы воздухом питались и так выживали.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
You have new email at your turn.
Puck. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Бац, то есть... Моего дрона зовут Бац. Офигенно.
Zap? That the best you can come up with?
I call myself PB, Ryder. What do you want from me? The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Sure, why stop and smell the roses? Getting remnant technology to work is so passé.
I'm not one to rest on my laurels. So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
What would we be looking for?
That's the point. We don't know what all is out there, so we don't know even what to look for. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REMTech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Нажимаю одно, появляется другое. Райдер, можешь меня сидеть, не успел ничего творить пока что. Да, это, конечно, Шана Кадаре, встретимся там. Кадара, опять Кадара, ну ее твою налево. Ладно, погнали.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Мне кажется, надо будет все-таки глянуть вот мод какой-нибудь на скип вот этих вот перелетов из системы в систему.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Раз я тут буду, надо будет вот это задание выполнить. Спрыгнуть со сковородки. Продавать надо это все. О, точно, у меня шет появилась. Да, случайно сейчас. Ну ладно. Посрать. Все равно особо ничего не надо менять. Да ёп. Так, это... довольно-таки близко к той точке телепорта.
Here we are. You ready?
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you. And no jump jets. We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
What do I get if I win?
What would you like?
The bad guy defeated, a magic sword, and the girl?
Good thing you're losing then. I don't have a magic sword.
Сейчас дадут выбор. Не, я не буду.
Having fun? You look like you're having fun. Scott, Is this real?
Yeah, I think the sky's real.
No. This. How you are towards me. It's like you care more than a friend. I don't mind if it's no. I just want to be sure it gets messy otherwise.
I do care about you. More than a friend.
Really? I didn't want to assume. Seems so unlikely. Me, you.
And how's that for proving it?
I'm convinced.
У меня есть вопрос. Это куда вы, блядь, лезли? Он туда? Нафига вот тут? Ну ладно. Все? Это все задание было? Так, Кадара, значит, с надзирателем поговорить.
Let me know if you need the Pathfinder to disappear.
Excuse me?
Just saying, treat her right. I've cut friends loose for less. Goes for you too, Vetra.
Офигенно. А можно не это... Не начинать диалог, когда я на загрузке? Допустим. Там у нас в чем? Силы в Тартаре. А почему у меня нет этого задания? Почему она не отображается у меня как задание на Кадаре? Ты с кем? И как?
What's your poison?
You mean alcohol, right? Would normally ask, but...
It's a fair question on Kadara. Toxic water, killer outlaws. But in this case, just an expression. First round's on me. You're more reputable than my usual clientele.
Простите, не поговорить с вами надо. Топку. Ну и в топку у вас. Да. Почему это скипать нельзя? Епрст. Это ж сколько времени тратится на это.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
Сказал все сит. Похоже, я пожалею, она теперь себе без умолк. Считаю, что это все так мило. Ты же малыш, как и все люди, но, по крайней мере, шутки у таких удачны. К твоему сердцу и не только и быстро наскучили. Ох, ну ради тебя можно.
Oh, come on, think. Think! I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit! You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that. I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
What's your usual solution?
Usually, I cut bait. Scram, strike out on my own. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
You're willing to share? I won't cramp your style?
Let's find out.
All right, I'm in.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. Ah, this hits the spot. Ryder,
Yeah?
thank you for this.
Забрать все. Так. Тут надо продать. Черная вдова 5. Опа. Опа. А у меня вот это стоит, да? Нет, у меня не это стоит. Или это? Окей, у меня вот это стоит просто с улучшением, да, каким-то. Ё-моё, сколько всего. Да. Я... Нет, я не... А. У меня же там это, другая стоит точно. А я хотел... Вот это, да. Да блин, где эту фигню взять? Где ванадий? С помощью сканирования с орбиты и добывать с помощью КЧ. Еще его можно покупать где? Ни разу не видел его в магазинах. Да, блять, это разработка. А мне разве не хватало? Надо, вот. Все. У меня все усиления, да? Да. Так. Сколько? 800? А нагрудник этот что делает? Биотика. Максимальный заряд щитов. Не. Поздравляю, заряд щитов. Ближний бой урон. Мне бы, наверное, сет вот ангара партизан лучше всего. Потому что у меня техника идет. Навыки. Чё? О, вот это надо. Будет скрафтить. Обязательно. Плюс. Нифига себе. 40-й уровень, офигеть. Тут такая же фигня, офигеть. Что-то я не заметил даже этого. А, я могу скрафтить, кстати. Ой, бля. Перезарядки. Заряд щитов. Против комбо. Давайте вот это. И... вот это. Создать. Да. Угу. Грудь. Нифига тут усилений. При убийстве... О, вот это офигенная вещь. Комбо. Давайте заряд щитов. Где вот урон комбо? Тут что-то еще было. Стойкость. Давайте радиус. Так назовем. Реликтов. Релдиктов. Я стер из-за того, что я это сказал, я так написал. Ладно, пускай так и будет. Релдиктов. О. Тонкая работа достижения. Зачем я Steam Overlay начал открывать? Создать броню для оружия с 3 улучшениями, окей. Понор первопроходца. Курон оружие точность. Застрельщика, скиталец. Урон попадания в голову. Запас. Можно, кстати, вот это еще скрафтить. Почему тут написано оружие, оружие? Пускай так. Создать. У меня усилений, по-моему, уже нет нормальных. Автоматически. А то есть... Это просто крафтишь вот это все, и оно само ставится, да? Или я что-то не понял. Ну, вот, сделаем, посмотрим сейчас. Ну да, оно еще, вот, то есть он один раз крафтится, и все. Как мне усиление еще делать? Или мне их покупать типа надо? Ебать, что-то я залип в эту фигню гребаную. Минералы. Ебать. Отменить, да. Ключ расшифровки. Я фиг его знает, где эти гребаные усиления еще брать. Тут у нас, кстати, что? Провал? О, нифига, выполнено. Удивлен, удивлен. Вот это. Давайте, наверное, еще один отряд сделаем. Их сюда отправим уже.
Morta just calmed in. Scouts are expected to arrive soon and medics are on standby. I won't forget this, Ryder. You chose Krogan first. It's been a long time since anyone's seen us as anything other than cannon fodder.
I couldn't let you down. My crew is like family.
Only family I've had for a long time is Kesh. Guess anything can change.
Свидание с Драком. Ладно.
We can talk.
Не будем.
I feel like things are finally going our way, for real. Getting the Solarians back, that's huge. I just wish we could have saved Reka too.
You probably...
You know where to find me.
Так, ладно, с кем-то мы
Decline
должны...
channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Сигнал бедствия.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Погнали. Слушай, вот сюда вот сходим. Пиво спокойно.
Hello, Scott. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Seems like everybody has an opinion on who I left behind. Even you.
I share your actions. I do not judge them. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
And what have you learned about dying from us?
The self is forged by experiences. Death is the only experience that ends the self before it's understood. So, is death completion? Or an expression cut short before it reaches its full solution, giving a different answer? I can see why it fascinates you.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Долго этот режим маневренности у меня все будет отображаться? Режим маневренности, если вы не знали.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge? Now
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
Оно повсюду, да, у меня теперь будет светиться.
Prodromos is repeating.
We need a closer look.
I hear that.
Anomaly on sensors.
Так, раз уж нам надо
Probe away.
так вот делать.
That a satellite? Is that what pinged us in this sector?
It's pulsing an initiative call response code. Someone knows our tech inside and out.
Let's get a scan.
Ёб твою налево.
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
Так, секунду. Вообще не энергия. Ну, что в секунду. Вот это. Да. Враги по действию получают дополнительный урон за выхождение. Враги по получают дополнительный урон. Где вот это? Шеф, мой друг. Вот это. Погнали. Да. Черная вдова. А, то есть снять нельзя, да? А, я... А у меня, может, что-нибудь получше есть. Нет, дальность. Вон. Для магазина. Насколько сильно? Ладно, ни хера не понял. Сам себя запутал. Ладно. Это. Ноги мы не скрафтили, к сожалению. Погнали.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Из Брэдли. Наверное, активатор памяти. Прям рядом с Брэдли.
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accepted.
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
I mean Rokar. That's why I called you instead of raising the alarm. An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react? That's what the Rokar want. I'm nobody's fool.
EOS has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Так. А мы эту планету вообще, да, особо не изучали. Ёб твою налево. А на этой планете 30 FPS. Мне вот что не нравится. Ну, улучшение. Найс. Быстрее будем гонять сейчас. 8 шасси. Напал. В чем мой прикол? Короче, заносы идут в этом режиме.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Так. Сюда, думаю, сгонять.
Planet after planet wears tech down in different ways. I usually end up walking.
Нифига себе скорость. Ну ё-моё. О! Нифига.
Signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Сигналы кеты. А, кеты. Я что-то подумал про ангара, когда он сказал кеты. Так, нам на север надо.
I like hoodoos. Play it right, you can trick a thresher right into one. Squish.
Так, прямо вот слева.
Think they'll ever try moving back in here?
would have stood a better chance if they had a Krogan.
No offense, big guy, but I don't think that would have changed this.
Depends on the Krogan.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging. Got a component for Site 2's project.
Угу. Угу. Ну тут бегать искать, да? Да нет. Надо было выбрать это как задание, чтобы понять, что дальше-то делать. Ну вон туда дальше идет. Ну и в жопу тогда.
That body. What happened?
A scan might help us figure that out.
First steps mark the brave and dead. Old Krogan saying.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
That's it.
Я смогу напрямую-то гнать. Или там стена эта гребаная. Есть все шансы, кстати, тут заехать. Нет, нет.
Strange how bleeding for a place makes it feel worthwhile.
Сквозь пещеру, что ли, ехать? А, не, вон там какой-то есть. Может, ну, сквозной? Фары, нифига себе.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Если ковчег, то надо посмотреть. Ё-моё. ФПС офигевает что-то. вот, это...
Felt that in my bones.
Think that's it? Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
The Ark might have survived.
Let's hope so.
Ради этого я сюда вернулся.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Wanna look into it, little duck?
That is not becoming a thing.
Тёмок.
Direct acknowledgement. That's progress.
Simple way to know you did good. More people walking than buried.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
Tough to get.
The Black Rock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Eel still feels frontier.
Так, секунду.
Plain, but not tame, we like to say.
Our friend was calling from the Ket bunker?
We don't know he's a friend.
Really looking forward to seeing these turbines wrecked.
We'll clear the Ket off Eos for good.
These things will be fun to knock over.
Это да, но мы этим потом.
Almost at Black Rock Tand.
Ryder, there is no doubt it's a Roka signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals.
Bradley was right. Rokar on site.
Monitoring. They'll hold some in reserve.
Good to know.
Почему пешком у меня такой FPS убитый? Сразу до 30-ки падает. Полный комплект. Да что это? Забил.
Are we clear? You're clear. Still reading Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
A Roka strategy, Ryder. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Black Rock was a Rokar scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
This is third. We've lost the first and second.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
We use their beacon. They want a target? Let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
Неплохо. Так, что за ачивка? Убить врага с помощью оружия 5-го ранга в одиночку в одиночном режиме или 10-го ранга в сетевом. Бессмысленная фигня.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your...
Так. Да ну... Опа.
Let's do this! Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder.
That body. What happened?
A scan might help us figure that out. Not shot, he was just pummeled to death. Well, we know.
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Be ready. It'll draw them right to you.
We know this place. They don't.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold it till they're on the ground.
I can wait for this.
Давил. Да ты, блин. Вообще странно он нас обходил. Если он вообще это делает. Что с FPS-то происходит? Я не могу понять на этой планете гребаной. Еще хуже стало. Боже мой, это еще не все.
This site is a decoy. Rally at these coordinates.
They're onto us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharge the power relay to draw them in. Aksul's not going to be happy about that.
Promise, here we come.
Aksul, the Pathfinder is coming. Motherless. Everyone prepare to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their support.
О. Контейнер. Я серьезно, я не понимаю, что за говно происходит с FPS на этой гребаной планете.
Here they come.
20.
Reload.
Наших 10 FPS. Это не серьезно. Такими лагами что постоянно. Он залез?
Headshot.
Еще один патрон был? Че?
I'll remember this. We're not finished. You are today, and we'll be ready next time. Come to Padromos, Pathfinder. We owe you.
Боже.
Already getting requests from the Padromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost.
Pathfinder,
The Rokar attack is over.
we'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
We can't assume anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blink.
Maybe I should...
If you like.
Time and time again. Despite adversity...
So, when do we get back to work?
No approval asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, this wasn't a good day. But it was your people, Ryder.
О, зашибись.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
No.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Так. Навыки. А также урон щитам и синтетикам. Всё это. Вот это. Их чем? 2. Офигенно. Ладно. Что-то этот FPS чертов все соки у меня сейчас вытянул. Поэтому на сегодня все. Спасибо всем, кто посидел на стриме. Увидимся на следующих стримах. Всем удачи, всем пока.